Newton's third law tells us that forces always come in pairs. When object A exerts a force on object B pushes back on object A. With a force of the same magnitude, it pushes just as hard, but in the opposite direction. That's why the minus sign is there. The notation here is the force exerted by something on something else. In these two forces, we call an action-reaction pair. If A pushes on B, B pushes back on A just as hard in the opposite direction. For example, suppose you want to exert a force with your finger. You need something to push on, a wall for instance, so that the force exerted by your finger on the wall can have an action-reaction pair, the wall pushing back on your finger just as hard in the opposite direction. Or maybe you wish to kick something with your foot. So here's a foot kicking a rock. The force exerted by the foot on the rock is the force that might move the rock. Newton's third law tells us that the rock exerts a force backwards on the foot just as hard in the opposite direction. And this force is the one that hurts your foot when you kick the rock. Remember that Newton's third law tells us that forces always come in pairs. They act on different objects. They have the same magnitude in the opposite directions.